Um, it's a new week, new coconut, new menu. We're about to get started here and get some of this lovely food out of our way. This has been posted this morning in our Discord community and also the main page, homepage of our YouTube community section or the post section as well. So you guys can check that out. Now, if you guys like what we do here, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell, also giving us a like and stuff like that. Helps out the channel in a big way. And also, if you want to support the channel and help us grow to be better and bigger, consider hitting that join button down below. It helps out us, helps out the channel in a big way. So, and it helps us pay for recipes and other stuff like that. And it comes with a bunch of other perks that you guys can definitely utilize going forward. That being said, we are going to start getting some of our food out here really quickly. So, got some stuff in the oven, some more stuff that needs to go into the oven because we're lacking on a little bit of space right now. But as soon as we get those space, we will definitely bring everything to full fruition to you guys. So now we're gonna start off unusual like. We're gonna start off with an empty bowl. You were like, it's first time, never seen an empty bowl. All right, let's get started, shall we? I'm gonna grab my pasta here. We're doing a little bit of Mongolian style dish right now. We're using lingu. I know. I was like, why is it so hot? Did you see the confusion on my face? I was like, all right. Once again, I'm gonna grab my pasta. Bring that over. Let's get this going. And if you're just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's a beautiful Monday morning. We had a lot of excitement over the weekend. So yeah, we're using a little bit of linguine for our pasta dish today. Let's give that a little bit of a toss. Oh yeah. All right, so what we're gonna do here is get some fresh pair of gloves. We're gonna hold on to what we've got. All right, we're gonna hit this with a little bit of sesame seed oil. Make it nice and lovely, And then we're gonna hit this with a little bit of chili flakes, just a little bit, not a lot. Don't wanna destroy people's taste buds. So just a little bit of that lovely. And we're gonna hit it with a little bit of that sesame seeds as well. I say a little bit, but I'm gonna go crazy on this. All right, that's looking good. That's looking good already. Now we're gonna hit this with a lot of green onions. A little bit of parsley. And we're gonna bring everything together nicely going forward. Daniels, what's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy day to you too. The Queen, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good day. You just joined us on the stream. We're just getting stuff started here, you know. So bear with us while we get all our bearings together. It's one of those days. All right, so we're gonna hit this with just a little bit of salt. Then we're gonna get this tossed and we're gonna get our lovely mixture ready to go. So give it some toss, 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 toss. It's looking good. Good subtle flavors, right, so far. And we have this nice ground beef mixture that we're gonna put in here with these. It's a Mongolian style dish, so it has those lovely subtle flavors, into savory, into sweet, into saltiness. All right, let me go grab the mixture and I'll be right back. Gotta hold on to what we've got. Things we do for hot, hot, hot. All right, this is very hot and it's burning my hands. All right, let's get this in here. Whew, we're hot. Let's save a little bit to go on top afterwards. The danger zone. To the danger zone. Now I want to get my hands in here, but this thing is piping hot. What am I making? I'm making Mongolian style noodles. We use some linguine. So the flavors are predominantly hoisin sauce, a lot of smoked paprika. So definitely looks like your regular pasta, but the flavors are oh so hot and different. Trying to not destroy my fingers, I should say, and get a nice even mix going on in here. All right, I'm gonna need a spoon for this one. This is very hot. Dive into the... Woo. You can see the absolute steam coming off of this thing. All right, make sure it's evenly mixed all the way through. All right, it's looking good, looking good. Now, let me get this in our container and start the process of getting all our lovely food. Clearly making a mess already, but we're gonna get all our lovely foods ready to go. Dive into the danger zone. Oh, pasta, why are you burning off my fingers like this? I thought we were friends, so why you gotta do this to me all the time? I thought we were friends. I hope some of you enjoyed a little city tour yesterday. It was pretty good. The comments was out of control. I think if we do that again, we might just only put comments for our subscribers because yeah, comments got fairly wild and out of control. So all right, it's looking good. Let's get this finished up. Let's get some wipe down going on here. Get some of this mess out of my way. Dive into the danger zone. The queen says, looks good, looks good. Thank you, thank you. Love that song. Yeah, that song stuck in my head since yesterday. Appreciate the queen. Appreciate the support with those gems as well. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. It helps the channel grow in a big way. We appreciate any contribution. It does help the channel grow. Plus, we're on our way to a beautiful milestone of 10,000 subscribers. We're just around the corner, so we appreciate all the love and the support that you guys bring to the channel each and every day. So we do not take it for granted, and we try not to waste your time. Try to just bring you the best food we can with what we got. So appreciate you. All right, so I'm gonna hit this with a little bit more green onions all around. That's good. And a little bit more of those sesame seeds. And last but not least, we're gonna hit it with a little bit more of that sesame seed oil. Dive into the danger zone. All right, let's bring you guys a little bit closer so you guys can see what's going on here. And that is the beginning of our day right now. A beautiful pasta. Got some beautiful Mongolian style flavors in here. So that being said, let me take that over to our hot food section, and then I will return and bring you guys the next couple of dishes in the arsenal. We're gonna keep things nice and neat today, right? Dive into the danger zone. Anita, everyone's waiting for tenders.
I don't care.
Dive into the danger zone. All right, let's go have a conversation with our oven right after we clean up our mess here and see what other lovely things are coming out of the oven for us right now. Hot behind, hot, 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 hot. This is hot, okay? Let's clean up our mess a little bit, and then we can proceed to our next item coming out of the oven. So you want to be starting something, you got to be starting something. You got to be starting something. Can I get over? Get low and get under. You're stuck in the middle. Hey, Mark, what's going on? Welcome back, welcome back. Yesterday was an interesting day, wasn't it? And I'm pretty sure that video is blocked in so many territories right now. All right, so that being said, our next item coming out of the oven is gonna be our lovely salmon. So let's go grab our salmon for you guys. And you're stuck in, here we go, some beautiful looking salmon right there. Now let me carve myself out some space really first so I can get some more stuff in the oven. All right, so things are coming out the oven and things are going right into the oven. So give me a second while I deal with all of that. And then we'll start putting our salmon in. Oh wait, now for our salmon here, it's gonna go with a nice coconut curry miso sauce. That's what we're gonna have with that. So stay tuned for that. I gotta keep an eye on my chicken because there's a lot of sugary on my salmon, my chicken, so it's gonna tend to get a little bit darker in the oven. So gotta keep an eye on that, make sure it doesn't happen that much. Stop my beef from crying. All right, let's get the salmon, put the salmon to work. All right, let's get our salmon in here. I'm gonna be working pretty fast, so bear with me on the comments. Yeah, yesterday was very interesting. The comments was even wilder yesterday. You know, the internet is a wild place, so I try not to really respond to all the major negative points that was pointed out. That was written down, but I think if I do that again at any point, I might just leave the comments on for just our subscribers, because I feel there was just non-subscribers just jumping in, saying what they got, and the chat got very political as well on top of everything else. And it was like, this is not why we're here. We're here just to see what was going on, enjoying it. So, if you want to bring your politics and stuff to it, this is not the place. So next time I will just probably have the chat section only for our subscribers for next time or something like that. Let the truth unfurl. Mama say, mama sana makosa. Mama say, mama sana makosa. Mama say. But it doesn't bother. We are here today for the lovely food and everything else that comes along with it. And we're going to enjoy our day. Just a little caveat going forward. We're not going into a prep day today because my lovely team is playing in the World Cup today. Brazil's playing, so I'm going to want to catch that match a little bit after we're done here. It's starting around 1 o'clock or so. So we are not doing a prep day today. We're just going to give you guys all our food from the menu for today. Plus, if you guys wanted to see what's going on the menu, the name of some of the dishes that we're cooking and everything, that's already been posted in the community section at the homepage of our YouTube channel. Or you can go to the homepage and scroll down, all the way down, and you'll see the post section of the channel, and that will give you the information you're looking for as well. But yeah, if you guys are liking what you're seeing, consider double tapping your screen, give us a like. It helps the channel out in a big way, helps us grow, helps us be better, helps us bring you new and exciting recipes and stuff like that. So yeah, if you want to also support us, consider hitting that join button down below. Comes with a lot of perks and some other things that you guys can definitely utilize. But let's get back to business here. There's always the last tree that the salmon just don't want to come up off the parchment paper. Come on, salmon, don't be this way. Don't do that now. We're so close. We are so close. Why you gotta do this? The other ones came out super fine. Why you gotta be? And you broke, so you have to come over here now. You have to come over here now, salmon. Come on. This usually happens when you don't allow your protein to settle a little bit before you go to work on it. These things tend to happen. Your salmon doesn't get time to stabilize. So then you go to move it and it tries to break apart on you. Come on, you can do it. Like I said, comment section, bear with me a second. Let me just get this lovely food out. And we will definitely get to some of those comments. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. All right. I don't know what I'm going to do with you for a second here, Simon. Here, I got an idea. Yeah, you can go over there for now. All right, let's get some of these mess out of my way. Give me a second while I get rid of my mess and grab our sauce for this. I'll be right back. Very hot, very hot, very hot. Yeah, that's definitely my lunch mark for sure. Oh, we got some sauce for the salmon. Don't you worry. Honestly, I think they do because they have their own warehouse, and I think that's where most of their salmon's coming from. So, yeah. All right, so I'm grabbing the sauce for our salmon right now. And like I said, this one is, you guys who joined on Saturday would have already seen this. This is our coconut miso sauce for our salmon here. So let's get that on. The lemongrass is still in there. And we're just gonna give that some nice glaze over top. I'm not worried about what's underneath because it's gonna definitely trickle down to everything else underneath after I finish making a mess over here. And some of that lemongrass is gonna come off on here. That's fine. I'm okay with it. Even though you said you never know me, you lied to me. All right, that is looking all kinds of solid. So let's do a little bit of white. Sounds good. And let's get some of our lovely greenery on here. Elaine, what's going on? Patrick, what's going on? You guys welcome to the stream. We're just, it's our lovely salmon with a miso coconut sauce. All right, so let me get that over to our hot food section and I will be right back. Corey, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I do always say if I do butcher your name down in the comment section, definitely correct me. I am sorry if I ever do. I try to get all the pronunciation for your names and stuff right, but it doesn't always work out. All right, so let me bring that over to the hot food section and I will be right back with our next dish. Sorry.
Chicken wings, barbecue.
Behind, in front, behind. Sorry. All right. let's get into the oven and see what else we got coming out for you guys today. All right, while I do that, I'll give you guys a slight glimpse of the menu. So that's what the menu design looks like this week. So if you go and you're checking it out, that's the new one for this week. Oh yeah, thanks Elaine. That was an interesting day for sure. Very interesting day. All right, our chicken is having a field day. So I did say I was gonna lower the temperature when it gets to cooking these chickens, because I knew for a fact that it was gonna caramelize a little bit before anything else. I think for tomorrow we'll put it on a different oh my gosh, give me a second, things are falling out the oven. Cheryl, can you help me for a second? The rack is falling out. Thank you. Hot, 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 hot.
I'm going my break.
Oh, are you going in?
Yeah.
Okay, it's hot behind. All right, very hot behind you. So there's a lot going on around me right now because our oven's still broken and there's nothing I can really do about getting around those spaces and stuff like that. We got some chicken sausage that we're using today. So let me get these out and see if I can find some space to get these up. All right, so these chicken, I think one's a roasted red pepper sausage, and the other one is roasted garlic sausage and mozzarella and roasted garlic. Mozzarella, roasted pepper, and one is roasted garlic. So. All right, so that being said, we're probably gonna need 2 containers for this because this one is just going to be a little bit different. So sometimes at a workplace, they get these products in and then they ask me to do something with it. So this is one of those scenarios right now. So let's put that all together. So this one's going to be a very simple one. We got the roasted chicken sausages, and we're going to hit them with a little bit of, we got the sweet potatoes. Very hot sweet potatoes. I just came out of the oven. I'm trying to burn my fingers off, of course, always, because my fingers never get no rest in the kitchen. They're always on fire. That's partly because of me. It's just easier for me to use my hands with some gloves other than using a spoon or a tongue. It's just, make these things move a little bit faster. All right, sausages. Get you guys in here. These are the first day we're testing these ones, so maybe tomorrow we'll see if we cut them up or not, or see if people will just grab them the way it is. Ah, see you, Stella. All right. Now, sausage like these are usually meant to be on a grill, pan seared, something like that. But we have to do them in the oven, unfortunately. You know, get them on the grill, nice grill marks on them, sear, you're done. For a particular product like this. But unfortunately, we have to roast them due to the sheer volumes of things. Gonna get those sausage juices right back in here. Those are flavors that you do not want to get rid of. Whoosh. $45. Because I think tomorrow we'll do a little bit less than what we did today for these sausages. Also depends on how much the customer likes them. Oh, sausage, you are very freakishly hot. 45. Jones, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for dropping by. Let me continue here because we still have a lot of food to bring out to you guys. Yeah. Some these sweet potatoes on here. And 45. All right. I think I went a little bit overboard with the sausages today, but it's a lot. I didn't think it was going to be this much when I was opening them today, but comes down to it, we're going to make everything amazing. Tell me if you've ever seen this much sausage in one sitting. Hey, you stay inside the container, all right? For all the vegetarians in the stream, I am sorry. These are chicken though, so still meat, but you know, it could be pork, it could be something else, but we made sure it was chicken. All right.
That's the thing.
Let's put the finishing touches on these, and then we can move on to the oven's calling her name right now, so gotta get the rest of our food out. Can you tell that the sweet potato is just garnish? It's just an afterthought. Tomorrow we'll do it better. Don't worry, trust me. Tomorrow we will do it better. Like I said, this is day one. This is Monday. This is the day for the start of the test. And like I said, the product they ordered in, and like, oh, they might not sell how we thought it would sell, so we'll bring it, give it to you. All right, so let me clear some of these messes around for me, and then let's bring the sausage a little bit over here, and we're gonna finish these up just in a second. Let me just let me grab what I need for them. Living in America. Damn, my chickens are getting out of control. Show, is there space in there? Can you just pull out those chickens for me, please? All right. So for this, we're gonna also drizzle in some hot honey on here. Got some hot honey drizzle. Can you just put them on the rack? There's some little space at the bottom. Some hot honey chicken sausage with a little bit of sweet potato. All right. That. Living in America. Ruru, what's going on? What's going on? Don't skip on the sweet potato. They look great. Thank you. Appreciate you. It is a sausage fish, isn't it? All right. Let me get that over to our hot food section because I still have tons more coming out. My chicken's a little bit more caramelized than I like it. Tomorrow we'll do it better. But yeah, bear with me a second. I'll be right back. Behind. Oh, chickens.
Oh, yeah.
You probably can give three sausages here. Yeah? You gotta give three in order.
Okay. 3 and it's just a
They're chicken, by the way. All right. Next. Behind. Oh my gosh, this thing does not want to fit underneath my holding area. Okay, there we go. All right, let me clean up my mess and then we can jump on to the next lovely dish that we got going on here. All right, so usually I am a little bit more interactive with the chat as I do this. But because our oven is broken, it puts me a little bit behind schedule to get the food and stuff out. So therefore, I am tending to rush a little bit more and trying to get this food out. A little bit of caramelized never hurts. I mean, it's true. It's true. You tell me how that looks to you. All right. So the reason why is this a little bit darker than usual is because the sauce we use with it, it's Korean barbecue sauce that we use with some gochujang as well. That's a Korean chili paste, right? So the only way to avoid this kind of caramelization is either cook the chicken before we put the sauce on, but this is being marinated in because I didn't add anything to it. It's just the marination to it. And the only other way is to cook this chicken at a lower temperature for a longer period of time. So that's that. Let me get that in here. Like the chicken itself is fine. It's just the outer skin that's going to be a little bit more charred than usual. But yeah, if you like a nice good barbecue, this is essentially what it is. Definitely essentially what it is. See, if you want it to be very nice, this is the color I would want to be going for, right? And if you notice, like the more caramelized parts are towards the edges of the tray, like these parts are closer to the edges of the tray, and that just means that the heat in the oven is not distributed evenly throughout the oven. So therefore, you have the edges that are super crispy, and then you got the ones on the closer to the inside that are, nice to go. So it's unfortunate, but our oven is still broken, and there's not a ton I can do about it until they come and fix it. All right, give me a second here. I'm gonna try to keep as much as this loveliness on here. All right, give me. Where is? That's just super unfortunate. Trying to get some of these lovely juices over here. All right, you know what? Let me put this to the side for a second. We're gonna come back to that because we're gonna want some of those lovely juices to help us out here. And I'm gonna need to have to probably strain that a little bit because you got the little bits as well. All right, so let's get that in here. The skin is crispy. See, it's mainly just the skin because underneath the skin, the chicken is nice and beautiful. It's just the skin took a little bit of beating. And those little pieces on the edges. Do. All right, so we're not completely finished this yet. Just let me, like I said, get these juices that I want out of this so I can get it to pour back over here. So give me a second, let me do that, and then I'll bring you guys back over for this loveliness. I just want to cover it so nothing falls on our food while we are away. Bad boys, what you want, what you want, what you want to do? Behind. I don't want to be now, 'cause I don't know how to people love and I don't know how. All right, that's looking good. That's looking good. Bear with me here, ladies and gentlemen. Bear with me. We're coming. We're coming. Don't worry, Cheryl. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. One day. One day. That I don't know. All right, hot behind, hot. Thank you. All right, here we go. Oh, Elaine, you're always welcome. Always. You're always welcome for dinner. No worries. Always saving a spot for you guys. All right, so this is those drippings from the chicken and also from the marinade that we use as well. And we're just gonna get that right back on the chicken because why? It's flavor. We don't waste flavors here. Get all those flavors back. I don't want to lose you now. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Woo. That's good. All right. So, clearly did a little bit of, got too carried out of control. Splashed some sauces here and there. But, you know, in the end, it's worth it. All right, let's get some greenery on that. I'm going to throw some, a little bit of nice green onions on here. And I love that nice shine that the sauce gives to it as well. Absolutely pretty. All right, let's see what that looks like from there. Some chilies. Yeah, I would definitely throw some chili, but our customer base, soon as they see like anything spicy, they lose their minds. I think that's one of the number one questions I get when I start making food. Is it spicy? Or does it have dairy? Those are the number one questions I get nowadays. So sometimes I try to avoid it, putting it in, but other times I just don't care and still put it. Because, you know, by saying you don't like something, you're just adding a little bit of limitation to food, you know. So it's not something that like you're allergic to. If you're allergic to it or something like that, it's fine. Then I won't do it. But it's just a preference that you don't like it. And, you know, there's other meals along the way that you can have instead of just that. So I take that back. I do care, but sometimes sacrifices have to be made. All right, so let me give it a little bit of wipe down before going forward. Yes, so when I do make my bone broth, I usually roast my bones. Now, as a caveat, sorry, you do not have to roast your bones. I tend to roast my bones because I like the aroma from the bones and also the color that it brings. So you don't have to. If you just want a clearer broth or something like that, you do not have to roast your bones. When you roast your bones, you get a darker color to your broths and stuff like that. And the aroma is off the charts. So yeah, I like to roast my bones. All right, let's give you guys our next loveliness. Woo. All right. Whoosh. Oh, girl. Let's see if these potatoes are nicey. Nah, they need a little bit longer. But you see what I'm saying? In the middle, it's still a little bit hard. You can see the ones that are in the edges, right? They're getting a little bit crispy and darker. But in the center, it still needs a few more minutes. So that's what I'm saying about the oven. Our oven is the heat distribution throughout the oven is just not consistent, and it's driving me mental sometimes. So, and then the other one is broken. So I don't know what to do with my life right now. I don't know to cry or just, suck it up, be a big man. But I think I'll go for the latter. I think I'll cry a little bit. It's my party and I cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. You cry too. If it happened to you. Damn. All right. So while that's going on, let's bring you guys our other dish then. The one that is gonna... All right. So for this one, this is going to be our little black rice pilaf, right? Unfortunately today, on my hunt for the black rice, come to realize we had no black rice. So instead, we have to use the red rice, all right? So we use red rice instead of black rice for this, but you can use any other rice for this. Oh, girl, I don't want to lose now. All right, so what we got going on here, we got the kale. The kale been massaged with a little bit of olive oil, and that's why it looks this. Like it almost been frozen or something, but that's just the olive oil. We put the olive oil first and massage it into it, and what it does is soften up the kale and make it more digestible. So if you're ever doing a salad or something with kale, you definitely want to do that first to soften up the kale, and it makes it easier on the palate. All right, so we have a little bit of cranberry, dry cranberry. We have some pecan. Usually we had a little bit of red onions and some scallions in here as well. We completely forgot about the red onions, so we'll add those into tomorrow's edition. So you have that too, but everything else is the same. So put that to the side for now. And then we'll bring over our rice. So that's our red rice. And in this loveliness going on in here, we have a little bit of cinnamon that we're gonna have to take out. Nobody wants to be chewing down the cinnamon, but that also brings out a ton of aromatics, right, to this dish. You got some bay leaf in here as well. So we'll make sure we have a couple pieces of those and we'll just take them out. And we got a couple more of that. Just make sure we get all the rice out of there. So yeah, if you want some nice aromatics and stuff, plus there's benefits of having cinnamon in your meal as well. It does warm the body. If you're having tea or something like that, some nice cinnamon in there is good for it. So we're gonna fluff that rice, make sure we didn't miss any more cinnamons and stuff, our bay leaf. And then yeah, we're good. So like I said, we don't have the black rice, so we're using red rice instead today. And we'll take that away, bring the bowl back over, and then we can get this in here. with all this lovely hot and steamy stuff. All right, we might still need a spoon, so I'm gonna hold off on that for a second because all the steam is not looking particularly hand friendly right now. All right, so let's get that mixed up in here a little bit. See the steam? It's like daily facial for me over here. Who needs to go to a spa when you can get your facials right at work? All right. Diane, what's going on? What's going on? What makes the rice red is just the pigments of the rice itself. The rice comes in different pigments, and they are crossbreed between other grains as well. That gives us this color. I can't tell you if this one was, the red rice was crossbreed with any other grains, but yeah. Now we're just gonna add in our lovely balsamic vinaigrette. Oh girl, I don't want to lose you now. All right, let's see if we can get our hands in here. Get that all mixed out evenly. It's smelling absolutely amazing right now. And believe it or not, all the heat from your rice is gonna cook out your kale as well. It's gonna help soften up that process as well too. Oh, by the way, somebody did ask us about that, what do you call it there, the stainless cutting board the other day. We are still gonna do that. We ordered one so we can check it out ourselves and take a look at it and see what's going on with this stainless cutting board. As far as I know, it's basically just a block of stainless steel shaped in a cutting board. And that's what they're trying to sell as a stainless cutting board. If you ever use stainless steel, yeah, it's viable. The only thing is for cutting purposes, it's detrimental to your knife. I'm not saying it's not practical to use, but when it comes to your knife, especially if you have nice professional high-grade knives and stuff like that, that could dull your knife very fast. So you can spend all your time sharpening your knife, make your knife extra, get a nice edge on it and stuff like that. And that can all go to waste in a day of just using it on a board like that. But we're still gonna do some test on it, and then we'll, do a video for you guys and let you guys know what our finding is. Now, the only downside to it is we order ours from Amazon, and it's gonna take a little bit longer to get to us than we initially thought. Seems like it's coming from China and possibly going through Africa, and possibly some get to us at some point in either July or August, according to the estimate. They said it's been shipped, so it's good note on that, but they said that we won't get it until the estimate is between July and August, July 10th and August something. So once we get it, we will try to get our working on that. All right. So for the rice, let's finish this up. We made a little cavern there. This is gonna be for our sweet potato that we're gonna drop down in there. Susanna, how was your weekend? Good? All right. Oh my gosh, there's a massive at our hot food section right now. So now we're gonna drop in our sweet potato. There's a lot of potatoes on this menu this week, but you know, what's life without a little bit of potato? You know, if you can't have potato, you're not living life. It's funny how I view the world, eh? Behind you, behind you. Sorry. Thank you. Whoosh. All right, so as you can tell, we're just gonna give that a nice little mix to get everything nicely incorporated and hopefully not make a super mess while we're trying to do this. Trying to get down to the bottom little by little until we get there. Get everything mixed out nicely. I do feel like the vibrancy of the sweet potato come out even better in the black rice or even some regular brown rice, but this red rice is nice too. I'm not gonna complain. Okay, it's nicely mixed. I got some kale on my shoes right now, but yeah, it's worth it. All right. Also, I think we're giving away free chicken fingers today because the Canada men's soccer team won their knockout round match yesterday. So the city is excited to get their free chicken wings or chicken tenders, I think it was. All right. Hope you guys like this one. This is one of our fan favorite here. Our customers really love this dish. So, but honestly, the rice itself does not matter when it comes to this. It's just the flavors and the rest of the ingredients. The balsamic vinaigrette is what really gives this dish its flavor. So, you gotta make sure you have some nice balsamic vinaigrette, and then you are golden to go. I know some people are allergic to nuts, so you can definitely omit the nuts if you like. Not a big problem. I just think it complements this dish a little bit more. All right, we're gonna basically leave it as it is. I'm not gonna add too much more to it because this already has a lot going on in there. That's what that looks like from above. Never hiding the sweet potato. Come on now. All right, let's take that over to our hot food section, and we got a few more dishes left for you guys because we still have to do our salad, and we still have those potatoes in the oven that we're gonna want to take away for you guys as well. More chicken. Excuse me. Because living is a down.
You need to line up, sir. So just follow the line, okay? Get that, get that.
Everybody wants their chicken, eh? All right, let's go check our potatoes. Hopefully they're not, hopefully the edges are not super cooked and the middle is just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Let's wipe down our mess for a second. Let's get some of the kale that landed on my shoes off the ground. Oops, sorry. Yeah, that one goes over there. All right, let's go grab those potatoes and we shall see. Okay, now we're good. Very hot, but now we're good. Hey girl, I don't want to lose you now. It just came out of the oven, so it is hot. All right, to start this one, we have some arugula. Now, we didn't have just the arugula, we got these mixed arugula and spinach one, but ideally we were just wanted to use the arugula by itself. It is what it is. I can't cry about spilled milk right now. Oh yeah, all right. Let's give that a nice little toss. Get those lovely potatoes. Whoa. Cause I don't know where to look for love, and I don't know how. Oh, girl, appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. would you say, if we eliminate the nuts, we probably eliminate about 30% of the world's population. That's amazing. All right, so we're gonna give that a toss. With our potatoes and everything. Oh, why you always gotta be so hot? Me and my complaints. All right, so to finish this guy up, we're gonna hit that with a little bit of lemon juice. And we're also going to hit that with a little bit of honey as well. Not to be confused with the sausage. The sausage itself is a honey garlic, so that's why. And this one was meant to have the honey with it. All right, but that's not just it, because we are also gonna get some of this loveliness in it. Because what is, well, Mark, you probably won't like this one, but you know, it's gonna happen. Parmesan Reggiano. That's gonna go in there. Grate some fresh parm on here. And then we're gonna mix it up, and then we're gonna grate some more fresh parm on top. Mark's like, you bastard. You can just left it as it was, could you? Yeah, no, it's simple, it's straight to the point, and it's flavorful. And all you need for the potatoes, season-wise, you just need a little bit of salt, pepper. I use, for them, I use a little bit of Italian seasoning with some smoked paprika to get things on the way. It's very good. All right, let's get my gloves on. Let's give that a nice mix, get that in a container. We're good. Bandit barbecue. Some of my brisket on the side. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. This with a nice order side brisket. Oh, that sounds like a combination for sure. I haven't had a good brisket in a while, to be honest with you, so that would be great. All right, give me a second. Let me just get a container so we can put this in, because I don't think we have any of the larger ones left. So we're gonna have to put these in probably one of the smaller ones. Oh girl, I don't wanna lose you now. I don't know what for love. I don't know how. We're mailing all our dishes out to our beautiful subscribers. You know, a dish per subscriber. Let's get that in here. You know, they say not every potato salad has to be done with mayonnaise. This one is piping hot. You guys are probably like, how do you even maintain your fingers in these things? I honestly, I don't know. I feel like I kind of bully myself to get my fingers in here, because I wish I could say I can have some like machine off to the side pouring smoke in here, make it look like it's hot. But this is real steam, ladies and gentlemen, real steam, real burning fingers, real red fingers. All right, let's get this a little bit more of that loveliness all about. Looks like it's snowing. All right, we're looking good. Let's give us a little bit of extra greenery, and we are good to go. Hot, hot, hot. All right. These are lovely cheesy potatoes right here. Gloria, what's going on? What's going on? Lovely, whatever it is. It looks good, and I'm hungry. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a nice potato arugula with some hot honey and a little Parmesan cheese. That's what we got going on here. All right, let's take this away so we can get into one of our last lovely meals here, which is actually a salad, a nice little cold soba noodle salad. Behind. Sorry. Okay. All right, so let's clean up some of our mess real quick. Do you want this here or over here? Yeah. All right. I'm gonna need a bowl for our next little adventure here. Be right here. All right, let's get you here. Camera. I'm gonna have to slide you out the way for a second. So, all right, come back. Let's grab it. Ooh. Whoosh. Just a little bit of organization here. All right, this is our soba noodles. Yo, Mark, don't even get me started with those potatoes. Because the potatoes that you just saw, did you see how small they were? They were supposed to be fingerling potatoes. They were fingerling potatoes and they're still so tiny. I'm pretty sure on Saturday I was cussing about that as well. I'm like, I'm not even going to go there. All right, we're gonna get a little bit of our sesame seed oil in here. And we're gonna try to loosen things up a little bit here. I said we're gonna try. But right now it's pretty much a pancake. All right.
Where can I get some this chicken?
Yeah, just at the front there.
Oh, is that which side?
That side.
This long one?
Yeah.
Okay.
No worries. All right, let me just get a little bit of massage action going on in here. Gotta wake up these noodles for what I need them to do. For what I need them to do, they can't be stuck together like this, noodles. Come on. Get it together. Get it together. Come on. I need you to not be sticking together because I know I oiled you before I left. It's coming back to life. Just needs a little bit of persuasion. Feel like I'm doing surgery. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. You got this. Look at that. Look at that. You wanted to be all sticky together. I knew you had it in you. Look at that. Amazing. See what happens, ladies and gents, when you believe in your food? They come back together nicely. You just gotta believe. Believe in your food. Now, before I left on Saturday, I was like thinking about if this was gonna be enough. But yeah, now that I'm looking at it, it's definitely more than enough. I don't need to make any more. With it, I just need to get all the toppings and everything else and get this put together nicely. For that, I'm going to need to grab a little more ingredients because I did not want to chop up these ingredients and come back on Monday and they looking bad. So let me grab those extra ingredients and I will come back to finish up this lovely salad of ours that we got going on here. All right. So get all the necessary bits back down in here. See? It's just a little bit of oil, a little bit of persuasion, and you know, comes back together nicely. All right, let's cover this. Let's put this over here for a second. All right, so few wonderful ingredients I'm going to need is, let's see. I need some edamame, some cucumber. I need some more. No, I think I have enough green onions here. And we need some cashews. Yes, we're gonna put some cashews in here as well. We're gonna need some more sesame seed oil and some cilantro. All right, so edamame, green onions, sesame seed oil, cashews. All right. I'm gonna put you guys down here for a hot second until I come back from getting those ingredients. Yeah, it's the warm touch. Yeah, no, I get you. I get you, Mark. Don't worry. Sorry for late. All right. No, I just walked away, but completely forgot what I needed to get. Scallion, sesame seed oil, and edamame, right? And cilantro. Also the lovely, also lovely cashews. Can't forget the cashews. I wonder if I can find some crushed cashews or just some roasted, at least some roasted cashews. I never knew there was a love like this before. Never had someone to show me your love. Love like this before. All the love that you bring to me. Alive. Baby, we could guess forever that I wanna hold on to. So baby, understand that you command my style, you compliment my style. All right, we got our first item, which is our cashews. We got some roasted, lovely roasted cashews. Now we're gonna go grab our edamame, and then we'll come back and grab everything else because it's on the other side of where we need to be. I love like this before. Love like this before. I never had someone to show me a love. Love like this before. You compliment my style. Ah,
Why does she
never knew I love. Yo, did you get the fireworks on Saturday and Sunday?
I saw it Saturday. I didn't know why.
I literally just got into bed and then I saw big flashes. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I looked out my window, big ass fireworks. Oh, it's weird. I think this is the first year they've ever done it. I think it's the first year they've ever done it. Yeah, maybe it's something new. So like this before. All right, sesame seed oil. I need a little bit more. So I got the edamames. I need cilantro as well. Never had someone to show me love. Oh yeah, forgot the most ingredient is cucumber as well. Forever and ever, I'll be your heart and now that you're together. Sorry. Okay. Forever and ever, I'll be your heart and all of you. All right, let's get things back up and running here. Mark, ask that question. Mark, only a couple times. Every now and then, I'll dive into them, just like today's salad with the soba noodles that we got here. So every now and then, I'll dive into stuff like that. Depends on the mood and the preparation, what I need to get done. Did they say when they're gonna come to fix the oven at all? No? Not soon enough, eh? I'm sorry. Okay, let's get this done. So we can let you, lovely ladies and gentlemen, go enjoy the rest of your beautiful day. Plus, Brazil's going to be playing soon. So I want to get this done first and try to catch the starting of the game at least, while I try to get some prep done for tomorrow as well. So I think this week for us is going to be a shorter week due to the holidays and the long weekends. The holidays are coming up. We won't be live streaming on Wednesday because we are going to be off due to the holidays, and we're off on our usual day on Thursdays. So we will be back after tomorrow. We'll be back on Friday. So it's going to be a shorter week. That being said, we might just keep the same menu over to the next week, because I'll try to usually do that when it's a shorter week we got going on here. So see how that goes. Elaine, have a wonderful day. Thank you for stopping by. Always a blast to have you here in our beautiful stream. So until next time, stay safe, stay beautiful, as always. Yeah, the fourth for the States, the first is for Canada. So you guys get the fourth, they get the fourth, we get the first. You know me, I will probably never complain for more time off. Still nice to get paid though. That's the only thing. Still got to pay your bills. Either or. The 4th of July. Every time I hear the 4th of July, I immediately just think Independence Day. The movie, not the actual day, just the movie. Some seedy cucumbers. Honestly, I feel it's a preference. Sometimes I do remove the seeds. Sometimes I'm just too lazy keeping it. But, you know, either way, unless you're doing one of those very elegant salad dishes, you want to remove the seeds. But this is not necessary for it to do it here. At the moment, anyways. All right, so we got a cucumber, we got a noodles, we're gonna add in our edamame in here. The baby agrees with me. You hear the baby in the background? Agrees, like, yeah, edamame, let's go. Edamame is my jam, let's go. All right, what else we're gonna put in this loveliness? Where's our green onions? Yeah. Hey, green onions. That's it. I'm gonna throw some parsley in here just because we can. And we got some. Let's do some of that sesame seed action. Amazing. We'll do a hint of chili flakes. Amazing. We'll do the cilantro afterwards. Actually, we might just rip up a little bit, put it in before we start mixing everything. Get a little bit of that cilantro leaf in there. Because what is life without a little bit of coriander? I know when I was like younger, coming up, people used to refer to cilantro as coriander, and I used to be so confused because I've always known to call cilantro, right? And then people are like, can you go grab the coriander out of the fridge, right? And I'm like, what the hell do you mean the coriander in the fridge? Isn't coriander a spice? What do you mean grab it? And they're like, no, the bush, the herb. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like the cilantro, you dummy. I'm like, oh, why don't you just say cilantro? Why you gotta say coriander? So yeah, did not know that terminology. I always use cilantro, you know? You're like coriander. Okay, you do you. But it doesn't bother me. All right, so now we got all our beautiful things in here. I'm gonna hit that with a little bit more sesame seed. And then we're gonna add our beautiful dressings that we have for this. Now, if you guys remember when we made the dressing, hey, KS, welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How much other chefs there are in the kitchen? There's cooks in the kitchen. I'm probably the only one that's been to school for my trade. So let's just leave it as that. Kids, hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. All right, so let's give you guys a little rundown of what you're looking at here. So our dressing consists of, we got some sesame seed oil, some soy sauce, we got some lime juice, we got some chili crisp, we got some honey, we got some miso paste, and we got some ginger in here. So that's what we're gonna use for the dressing for our lovely salad here. All right. Bring it over, and then we're just gonna add that in. Let's get that mixed in nicely.
Yes.
I know I'm making this, but I personally despise cold noodles, cold noodle dishes. I can't stand them. But that's just me. That's a personal preference. Me cold noodle dishes does not do well for me. It's just kind of odd because I can do any type of solid cold. But cold noodles, it just drives me up the wall. I can make it though. It even feels weird in the fingers for me. But I know it's delicious. Okay, that's all I can say. I know it's delicious. All right, so we got a lovely mix here. Now, for this particular recipe, I wanted to use dark soy for this, and that will make the color pop a little bit more in this. But unfortunately, we do not carry dark soy anymore, and there's a lot of places that don't carry dark soy anymore, and I wonder why, because that is a damn shame. Why do you need to be a Asian store to carry dark soy? Why is that a thing? Absolutely a nuisance, if I do say so myself. Arriba, 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 dicere, ba bamba. Hello, hello. What's going on, Felice? I think that's how you say that. What's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you? Wow, that looks delicious. Thank you, sweets, sweetie. Not quite done yet, but we're gonna finish it up. This got some crush up some cashews. It's gonna go in there. I'm sorry for everyone who's allergic to nuts. This one could be for you. Just you're gonna have to pick out the nuts. All right, let's give that a little bit more mix, and then we're gonna grab our bowls to get that in here, and then we will let you guys do you going forward. All right, let's go get our salad bowls. Just gonna cover that until I come back. I'll be here less than a minute. Oh yeah, for sure. We're sending out food to all our subscribers. Sending out some lovely food to all our subscribers. Don't you worry. But trust me, that's one of the things we wanted to do in the future as the channel grow and get bigger. I've said this before, and I stand by it. Once we get to a good point, we want to when we get some supporters. We want to, go where some of our subscribers in the area where some of our subscribers are, do a pop-up of some sort, and we should make sure all the food that we prepare in this pop-up is going to be free. And that's why we're gonna, of course, it's gonna be a limited amount, so we'll make sure we notify all the subscribers first where we're gonna be. We're gonna be doing this pop-up, and you come, and that food is gonna be free because it's all gonna be because you guys support us and stuff like that. So I ain't gonna charge our lovely supporters. Hell no. You guys come and eat on us, all right? So that's one of the future plans. If the channel gets big enough, when we get some lovely supporters. I'm not saying you guys are not lovely supporters, but it takes some other things to purchase everything that we need. You know what I mean? But that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you do want to support us, we are almost at 10,000 subscribers. Double tap your screen, give us a like, consider subscribing, and yeah, we'll try not to waste your time ever. We appreciate all your time is precious and stuff like that, so we'll try not to waste it. Pancit? Oh no, this is far removed from pancit. Me personally, I absolutely love pancit. So this does not compare to pancit one bit. Okay, this is not pancit. I can sit down a bowl this big of pancit and eat it all to my face. Okay, but I know I see where you're coming from. Oh. Now you're just making me hungry, and I'm the one preparing food over here. Okay. All right, let's get that in our containers, and we will. Oh, I got a little bit of saucy on my shirt. someone new. Say, but be good to you. Just call my name and I'll be there. Okay, let's clean up that mess, shall we? You make me feel like dancing. What's up, Nessa? How are you? And if you ever find someone new, better make sure he's good to you. All right, sounds delicious. The chef is located in Toronto, Canada, all the way down here in the north, the frigid north. Kay says yummy, very very yummy. All right, let's finish this up, shall we? Gonna crush up a little bit more of these roasted cashews because I want people to actively see that there's nuts in it and not just, blindly diving in with their allergies. So we're gonna crush up a little bit more of that nuts on top. And like I always said, I'll always make sure we take steps to make sure we never get people sick or anything with our food and stuff like that. So make sure we take precautions. No, I don't want it to be mixed in. And if I'm not around, people are like, oh, it says nuts on the menu. So at least it should say. And if it doesn't say, I'll inform my team. And be like, yeah, this does contain nuts. So if anyone's allergic, please let them know. You make me feel like dancing. Cook a little bit of cilantro all over the place, aka coriander. Paella. You know what I need in my life right now? I need somebody to cook me the best paella I've ever eaten in my life. This is what I need in my life right now. I've been craving some amazing paella, and I feel like I haven't had a really good paella cooked for me since I've left the UK. I think it was like in Borough Market or something like that it's called. I had some amazing paella. And since I've returned here, I haven't had a good one. So to any of our viewers watching out there, I need an amazing paella cooked. I'll cook everything else. Just make me a nice paella. All right, I'm gonna get these wrapped up. So give me a second. Show you what that looks like from top.
Okay, so let's see my having again. And anytime
So, oh my gosh, a paella is basically like doing a peel off, but so much better. So much better. It's like cooking. It could be chicken, it could be anything, but it's so. Look, I'm drooling over here just thinking about it. Let me get this wrapped up, and then I will be right back. You make me feel like dancing. Behind. Anita.
Oh, here are the offers. Yes. No, you have it because they couldn't try. Or you can go to the front desk, maybe they will be help. Why is it not here? Yeah.
Anita.
Hello, this one?
Anita.
Yes, chef.
I got a present for you.
Gracias. How do you like to pay?
It's not nut free.
Not free?
Nope. You make me feel like dancing. Where's my pen? I need to make a label for this. Can you believe it, ladies and gents? It's almost July. Almost July. I'm gonna have to start thinking about putting my hospital bags together. Mark, you know what I mean when I say that. Start putting my hospital bags together. Gotta make sure they're ready, you know. I just researched a list of things that I'm gonna need, and so I have to slowly start putting those together. And according to the list that I got from the internet, they said I need about 3 bags. One for the delivery room, one for mama, and then one for after birth. And I was like, really? But okay. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Sunny day. Okay. Oh yeah, as well, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new to the chat, we do have also a Discord group, community group. You know, if you come across anyone in our lovely live stream that you want to reach out to, communicate with, and stuff like that, you can't necessarily do it over our live stream as well. You can consider joining our Discord community group as well. And that link to that is just on the main page of our channel. It's where all the links are on our YouTube channel. You can definitely check that out, be a part of the community and stuff like that. For sure, for sure. Chef, when is the baby due? Should be popping around October times. So maybe to the back half of October. So, but you'll know when you don't see any live stream from me for like 2 weeks. You'll definitely know. You just see a gap of non-activity. That is what happened. So you are warned. So yeah, back to what I was saying about the Discord community. It's just for our like-minded community to come together and have conversation with one another. For people you can even meet in our live stream as well. So that's what that is there for. So it's free. Check it out. You don't need any money. Just the link, follow the steps, and you're in. We have a bunch of sections. We have art section, food section, community chat areas, lounge areas. We could just listen to some lo-fi music and just relax while you're just in the kitchen cooking away yourself and stuff like that. So yeah, we try to organize it to be as entertaining as possible. But at the end of the day, it is your choice. I still love having you guys on our live stream all the time. So it's all good. And plus, if you ever need to contact us out of the norm when we're not on our live stream, you can definitely find us all the time on the Discord at all times. That's where we'll mostly reply. But that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I think my Brazil team is going to. Oh, they've already started. I am gonna leave you guys. My team has already started. So we have come to the end of our live stream, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna check out. We will be back tomorrow, but like I said, it is a shorter work week, so we'll see what happens going forward. We appreciate your love, appreciate your support, appreciate all our subscribers and all our premium members. You guys are all amazing. We appreciate to everyone who donated their rubies to us, and to all our OG viewers like Marquez, Daniels, Elaine, and many, many, many more of you guys. You guys are all amazing. Appreciate you guys. And yeah, that is going to be it for me for today. Definitely join us tomorrow, where we're going to be showcasing some of our hot foods and maybe some of the prep, depending on how the day goes as well. Hey, Auntie. But appreciate you guys. Stay safe, stay warm, and we will see you guys on our next live stream. Until then, peace.